Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where we're checking mail again. And we actually haven't done this in a while, so this will be fun. Oh, it's from Ruby, huh? Ain't y'all coming back to Alexandria? I'm so lonely. Just kidding, I'm gonna open up a little theater in the alley here. A bartender pal of mine quitting the saloon and getting into showbiz. He asked me to help. Aw. Yeah, she's starting a mini theater. That does sound kind of fun. Anything else? Oh, well, okay. Alright, so here we are in Lindblum, and it's time to kind of explore the city. Yeah, lots of exciting things to find here, like a Bobo Bird statue. Yeah, not so exciting. But what about, if I can get over here, this? Oh, it seems there has comments for the innkeeper here. Someone's complaining about the Moogle in the room. Oh, Lonnie, huh? Keep that name in mind for later. Alright, so let's start exploring the city and see some ATEs. Oh, this should be good. This is probably... yeah, there we go, Steiner's. Searching around, exploring. Oh, jeez. Did she think that was a pickup line? Oh, and apparently his armor is rather rusty. It's not just Zidane picking on him. Oh, poor Steiner. He just kind of ignores her. Geishel pickles? Sounds rather odd. Relation to Geishel greens, I'm assuming? Maybe they're pickled Geishel greens? I don't know. Oh jeez, did he just like eat one in one bite? Apparently it like knocked him over. He did eat it in a bite, that's ridiculous. So apparently there's an odd delicacy here that are a bunch of smelly pickles. Odd. Anyways, let's see if we can find some more ATEs, like this one here. Ooh, Vivi's shopping, huh? So this is what he's doing, exploring around. Wait, a nut? What are you looking at, Vivi? You're too young for that. No, just kidding. Well, it is a big city shop, so I guess unusual things would be expected. Wrap up sesame buns. What? It's a jar. How are sesame buns fitting in a jar? Ooh, a Festival of the Hunt sale. That sounds exciting. Vivi's like, ooh, a festival! Yay, festivals! Moogles, huh? Yeah, what? Oh, so we got a nut for the Moogles, huh? A favorite food. Interesting. Oh, and picked the last one, apparently. Aw, yeah, that's nice of her. Yeah, what the heck's this Festival of the Hunt thing? Animals? Ooh. So is it like a petting zoo? That sounds kind of fun. Maybe a little boring, but... wait, what? Savage beasts? Oh, really? God dang it. You silly shopkeeper. Misleading people like that. Yeah, I don't think there's too much we can explore here right now. Ride chocobos, huh? Oh geez, that's a long time. When I was your age, we had to walk up the hill both ways to get where we were going. That's what that lady kind of reminded me of. Some old lady complaining about how everything took forever. It is pretty crazy though, like an hour to get between the districts. That kind of gives you an idea of how big Lindblum really is. Like, that it used to take people hours while riding on horseback, essentially, to get from the different sections of the city. So that's pretty cool. Of course, it's not going to take us that long to get around here. It seems a little smaller than what they're making it out to be, but oh, there's a dog. Arf, arf. What are you doing here? You're a lady with apron. Oh, interesting. So this Festival of the Hunt thing is some kind of tradition from age long gone or age long past or something. I don't know. Chet. priest, huh? Oh, I see. What? Okay. So apparently this festival is a way of life. Ooh. That seems a little extreme to me, but we'll accept it, I suppose. And I already checked over there. I think that's all the items in this area. What are you doing? Tiffany, huh? Oh. Why is that? Every year? Well, that seems rather silly. I mean, you think at least one year they'd manage to not get injured. Oh, what are you doing here? You're a chef. A tiny chef, apparently. Oh, the head chef. Is he the Napoleon of chefs? Get it? Because he's, like, tiny? Oh, that was a bad joke. I am sorry. Buying gifts is kind of a pain. Only because I can never figure out what to get the person I'm trying to buy the gift for. Ugh. What do we got here? Polem's action figures, huh? Yeah, nice little reference to Final Fantasy IV there. I wonder where Palom is. I'm actually not really sure. You'd think, being Polem's twin, Palom would be somewhere around here, but I don't know. Pepes? Pepes? Okay. Yeah, there's lots of fun little silly things you can find around this town. What do we got going on here? Not too much. So, oh, here we go. Weapon shop. This is one of the stops we'll be wanting to be making. Jeez. Okay. What do we got over here, huh? Guy with spiky hair carrying a giant sword. Yeah, that's definitely a big Final Fantasy VII reference there to a cloud. Alright, let's buy some stuff from the shop, though. There actually is a couple things we want to get. I know I already have a couple of these, but for purposes you'll see in a second, I'm going to buy one more. And as you can see, we already managed to steal one, but you can buy silver gloves here. And you can also pick up some silver gloves, which I'll show you in a second. So you probably don't need to worry about buying silver gloves. Maybe if you didn't manage to steal them, you might consider buying like one pair, but that should be all you need. Oh hey, this is the item shop that Vivi was in. Oh there. Oh, that's cool that it says sold out because Vivi got the last one. And do you have anything? I don't think she does. Nope, nothing. If you might want to consider buying items if you're kind of short on stuff, but if you've been good about stealing, then you really shouldn't be short on anything, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And let's go in here to get a little scene. That would make sense. So we got some weapon crafters here, it seems. Typical grandfather or son. I guess is that his grandfather? I'm not really sure. That's kind of what I always assumed, that was like the grandfather watching over and kind of tending the fire, and then the son was working the main stuff. And there you go, a pair of silver gloves. So you can find some in here. You might still want to have, oh geez, that's intense. You might want to still have a second pair, though, for reasons you'll see a little bit later. Anyways, let's talk to Wayne here, and, yeah, let's have him make us some stuff. So, as you can see, it says synth there. This is what, Moxer was talking about, synthesis. You can create new weapons and equipment and stuff by, combining two other types of items. So as you can see, we get some new items for Zidane here by combining a dagger and a mage masher, or two mage mashers, which is why I wanted to buy the extra mage masher, because I want to get both of these, so I need 3 of them, and we only had 2. And this is odd. I should be able to make these, but apparently I can't. Or at least the yellow scarf. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what Zidane wrote. Oh, you're still learning that. Oh well. I somehow managed to be able to make the yellow scarf in my other file that I was working on. I must have had an extra feather hat or something that I forgot to remove from another party member. If you can make one, I would suggest it, but it's not really necessary. I am going to make some desert boots here, though, so we can have because these will be in an accessory, which we haven't actually seen yet, as are these two. So that gives us an extra equipped thing that we can. Wait, I'm getting all too sick, so I'm just gonna stop talking and show you. There we go. So as we see, accessory, desert boots, boost and stuff. So there you go. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. The Yellow Scarf gives a boost in attack as well as some actual learnable abilities for Zidane. But yeah, since I can't make it, well, I don't know. I could, I guess, buy a feathered hat from the weapon shop there, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. I might change my mind later and do some of that off screen. And if that happens, I'll let you know when it happens. But for now, we're just gonna stick with what we got. Alright, so we've pretty much cleared out this district here. This is the business district we're in right now, so I guess we can shift on over. And let's fly to the theater district. Or, actually, we'll... can't decide. Yeah, we'll do the theater district. We'll take care of that. It doesn't really matter the order you go in, but I'm just gonna do this one. There's more stuff to do in the theater district than in the industrial district, though, so I'll just throw that out there. And there you go, a nice short cab ride, hop and skip, and we're already in the theater district, so it took a lot less than a couple hours, or however long that Granny was talking about. And we get another ATE. Ooh, a steam engine. That sounds interesting. No, it's Steiner again. And he's lost again. Poor Steiner. I can kind of understand how he feels, though, being in a big city myself. Well, what the heck? I mean, I guess he is a soldier, but he's clearly not one of Lindblom's soldiers, so you'd think that this old guy would catch up with that. Maybe not, though. Ooh, that's a nice view of the castle. Ooh, there's a large airship over there in the left corner area. Oh, the Hildegard 2. If you remember, there was a Hildegard 1, which was the original airship made by Sid that he was talking about could run without mist. But it was stolen, so apparently he's trying to make another one. Steam power. So yeah, as you can see, the mist power has kind of been the general mainstream thing that they use to power engines and stuff. But now they've found a new technology with steam that's kind of allowing them to run without mist. So that's kind of cool that they're kind of progressing here into the age of steam, into the steampunk era. No, not really steampunk, but yeah. That'd be pretty cool though. Steampunk is awesome. If you don't know what steampunk is, then Google it. It's pretty cool. And who are you? Oh, you're an aspiring artist, Michael. Hello, aspiring artist, Michael. Oh, that's cool. Festival of the Hunt theme. Sounds like it could be an awesome painting. Let's see, what do we got over here? An old dude, a pigeon lover. What's up here? Completely needless sign, but it makes it so much. It's so much better that it's there. It just adds that extra touch of silliness. Member number 28. What the heck? That's an odd name. Okay. Whatever. I wonder if this is Melissa. No, I don't think so. Oh, well, fine. I'll just enter here then. And in this building, we find lots of treasure. And also, yep, this is the hideout where Zidane's gang hangs in the theater district. If you remember, it was mentioned that the hideout is here. And this is it, so yeah. It's a pretty cool place, because it's like in all the gears, and it's got the bell going on and stuff. I don't know, for some reason I just was reminded of Quasimodo for some reason. And his I think I just combined Dagger and Zidane's names, or almost did. I need to stop doing that, it's getting weird. Or maybe I should just keep doing it and just forever now refer to Dagger and Zidane as one person, the Diden, or Zagger. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like a nice idea. Aw, that's kind of lame.
because, I mean, they don't want her running around and all this chaos is going on and then have something happen to her on their watch and all that stuff. I suppose it is kind of lame that she gets confined to her room. Though I personally, I don't know. I usually stay indoors for the majority of the day anyways, so I'm not sure I can fully sympathize with that, but whatever. Oh hey, a couple of kids. You guys, you kids are in Tantalus? I'm not sure about that one. Oh, they found some treasure? Ooh. Trick Sparrow's wings are actually something you can steal, if I'm not mistaken, from, either you can steal them or there's an enemy called the Trick Sparrow. I can't remember. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's just an enemy called the Trick Sparrow. I don't think there's an actual item called Trick Sparrow's wings, but, yeah. They're like, you should go hang out with the princess. And he's like, but I'm not royalty. And they're like, you should hang out with the princess anyways. So Zaiden's like, maybe I should go see the princess. But we're not going to do that for a while yet, because there's still plenty of stuff to loot here. Lots of treasure to find. Lots of treasure. Are there be booty about? I don't know why I just did a pirate thing there, but yeah. And yeah, we got a mini Bernicia, which is not your usual kind of item. Basically what that is there's 3 key items in the game that fall under the mini category. And before I continue explaining this, let's see Bakulin's crew. What are they doing? Oh hey, I didn't even realize this, but we get to see what Baku is doing. How did they escape from the forest? What's his problem with sneezing? He's always sneezing. That's cool that it has like the healing sound they usually make when you get all of your HP and MP healed. And I don't know. I think that's a cool touch that it happened. They triggered it when Cinna drank from that water. This is actually a place you can come, by the way. I think I passed it by. I believe it's by Dolly. As you can see, there's a treasure chest here that I probably missed, but oh well. It's not like we have to collect every treasure in the game, but you just have to try and get as much as you can for a little thingy. I guess I could just explain that now. Basically, what you get for collecting all this treasure is just a key item that says, wow, you collected a bunch of treasure. It's not really that big of a thing. It's kind of like an achievement, I guess you could relate it to. But, yeah, I will be trying to get it, but it's not necessary in any way, and it doesn't really get you anything special other than the key item, so there you go. And apparently, Baku's like, I don't want to revive the entire evil forest, so we have to find a way to save blank without doing that. And they're like, alright, sounds like a good plan. And I agree. A good plan. This is kind of cool. If you actually miss this treasure, Marcus here will run up and take it. And this here is actually a little hint. If you remember, I was talking about a coffee collecting quest, I believe, when we saw Morin back in Dolly, who was in that little hut, and he was a big coffee lover. But there's 3 things of coffee that you can collect around the world, and this is one of them that you just saw Cinna talking about here. That's kind of cueing you in that if you go back to that area, you can find some coffee there for that coffee quest. So we'll be doing that a little bit later. What do we got here? The Fugert Memorial Theater, if I can talk. Mooga Wannabe 2. I wish I were a chocobo. What's just all these, like, theater titles, jeez, that start with I wish. I wish I were a chocobo. Oh wait, no, that's I want. Never mind. I'm talking nonsense. Let's see what these guys are doing. Well, here's a bunch of members. I guess it's a fan club. Who am I? Sir Zaiden. Okay. Just a little bit of an ego there, huh? They're all like, no, we haven't heard of you. I guess they're only interested in this Lowell guy, or Lowell. Like, come on, we want to see him. Jeez, crazy fans. Oh, I guess he is here. Oh, jeez, a bunch of screaming fangirls. Zion's like, what's so special about this guy? This is ridiculous, the amount of all this, like, the text boxes just popping up. They're like, we love you! Oh, what the heck? Wait a second. Didn't that Moogle just come out of where that guy went to? This is suspicious. Apparently they don't want to see a Moogle, though. They only want to see their... Simon's like, wait a second, aren't you that guy? No! Leave me alone! That's a really funny scene. What do you guys have to say? Oh, well, too bad for you, I guess. Fans can be scary. Anyways, let's start heading out of here.
Let's head on out of here. And if you come, after you see that scene, if you head back in here, you can actually get a little something. And hey, it's that guy. Except he's not wearing a Moogle suit anymore. Don't tell anyone I'm here, please. Come on, join me. Become one of us. Artist Michael, I am your father.
Oh no. Enough of Star Wars referencing.
Anyways, we've covered quite a bit in this episode, and I think this is a pretty decent place to stop the video here. So, thanks you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video when we continue to explore Lindblom. Later.